neighbors. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a good day so far. Yeah, let's get into this. You'll notice there's nothing in here. You'll notice there's nothing in here. Now, why is that? Well, because I did some breeding in between episodes. A lot of people don't like to see the boring breed this, breed that, breed this, breed that, right? They don't like to see that. It's filler. But as you notice, I have a new Thyla, and she's very pink, and she's level 564. Yeah, I bred them and bred them and bred them and bred them, and this is what I got. 80, which is 4 mutations on health, 4 mutations on stamina, 4 mutations on weight. Why, I don't know. I couldn't get rid of it. And 4 mutations on melee. So, that being said, as you can see, I went out and leveled her. I put 18 points into health. I put 43 points. She's max leveled. She's not getting any higher. She'll never get any bigger. But I put 43 into melee. She hits a T-Rex at 5k health per hit. She's nasty. She will not be dying in any cave anytime soon. And what I have found out is I can take her into the tech cave. Believe it or not. The tech cave is not off limits. It's only the boss arena, the dragon, which is totally stupid to me. But the dragon, the spider, and the monkey, I can't take her into those. However, interesting fact. They have a no climber policy, basically, in boss fights. Yet, mind you, the feathered raptors that we have on the server, because look, those are a part of Ark, right? But they're part of a map called Valguero. They're not part of any other map. It's only Valguero that they're part of. However, Valguero is not part of Ascension yet. So technically, I shouldn't be able to have them. However, they are a dino that's part of the game. Yet those dinos can go in to boss arenas. Guess what? They're classified as climbers. Why? Because they latch onto other dinos and climb them. So, with that respect, I thought to myself, well, I'll just get the mod, change the INI file in it, because it tells you how to do it in the mod settings, and change the INI file and bring my Thyla in every boss fight that I want to. Yet, I've decided to refrain from doing so. I know, there's a long speech for nothing, but I refrain from doing anything like that, anything of the sort, simply because, well, be honest with you, I felt bad. I felt like it was just wrong thing to do. I was very highly upset that I lost my Thyla and my Cuddle Bear, which we have a new Cuddle Bear. He's not a Cuddle Bear, but yeah. He hasn't got his final form yet. Yeah, so I went and I took my bears that I have, and I, of course, did some breeding with them, and I got my new bear too. But I decided that we're going to stick with our plan. And that plan being that we kill the dragon with the Therazinos, the piggies, and the Therazinos, the piggies, and the allosaurs, right? We try that. If we wipe, we wipe. That's just the way it goes. You know, that is literally the way it goes. So here's my bear, and as you can see with my bear, it has 80 health. Yes, he has a red face, because he's ready for war. I guess, I don't know. He has 80 on his health, 40 on his stamina, and 160 on his melee. I have not taken this bear out. I have not done anything with him. I have not leveled him. However, if you look at his stats, unleveled. Well, okay, I take that back. I put 2 points into health. Okay, unleveled other than 2 points into his health. As you can see right here, he's got 22,000 health. He's got 2,400 damage on him right now. 1 point. Watch 1 point. Boom. It's so crazy. It's crazy, right? That is you read it right, folks. That is completely and totally 120 points per click into melee damage. That's insane. And that's 3,000 health in one click. Totally and completely insane. I don't have to worry about touching his stamina at all. This bear can run forever. So that's what I've done. I'm not ashamed, because the ice cave, yeah, there was no reason for all those Prolobias. It is literally disgusting. The amount of I felt violated. I really felt violated when I went into that cave. I'm not gonna lie. I felt completely and totally violated that Ark would put that many Prolobias in that cave. It's been, now granted, I went and I played Evolved, didn't have that many Prolobia, but in ASA, yep, I had Prolobia, yep, everywhere. So yeah, that happened. It is what it is. I can't stop it. I can't change it. I can't go back. There's no saving. There's no nothing. There's nothing. So except for to get over it and move on. Now, I don't think I'm going to take any shotgun with me. However, I would like, I might, you know what? I am going to take my shotgun with me in this fight. And the reason why I'm going to take this shotgun with me in the fight is because of the fact that the dragon will call down pterodons, right? To help fight you off. However, pterodons don't really hurt that much. I mean, they do, but they don't. So, we're going to, now these are not leveled or nothing like that. They're just high level pterodons. They're not like, you know, spec'd into melee or nothing. So I'm not too worried about them, to be honest. But, you know, then again, I wasn't worried about that cave and it threw me for a loop. So yeah, there's that. Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and put all of our not needed stuff in here. You know, I might take that pike with me just to be on the safe side. We're not gonna need that because we're not doing that. We will take some food with us. As far as our gear goes, well, we're going into an inferno, basically. And if you notice, I'm still missing gear. I still have gear missing. This is all new. This is new stuff here. Okay, my fur armor is all new, and I'm still missing gear. Now, what that gear is that I'm missing is my other set of fur armor. Number one. Number two, I'm missing bottles of water. Yeah. So that's a thing, and that's something we're going to have to correct because I'm going to have water to I'm gonna have to have water uh to survive this fight. Also, if you notice, I've got more fur in here than I had before. I have more oil in here than I had before. That's because I took the Thyla out and I ran her. I ran her till she got levels. I found an explorer note. Let's see if I can figure out which one I found. I just needed to vent. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I went out and I did what I did, and I was fighting and I lost everything that I lost, I needed to vent. So rather than have you guys listen to me cry and complain, I went out and, you know, did what I did. So yeah, I vented by taking my dino out and running it. Anyway, let's see. I got a, no, it wasn't a Rockwell note. There it is. I got the Castroides dossier. Okay, and I got the, yeah, we've got to get another, we have to get another otter too, because remember she died in the cave, and I'm just beside myself with otters. What was it? What else was it that I got? Extinction, no. Genesis, no. Stew, lost, miscellaneous. It might be a miscellaneous. Nope. Dear Jane. Unlock, no. I guess that's the only one I got. Anyway, I got this explorer note, and as we all know, in the explorer notes, when you hit them and you run over them, whatever, they give you the buff of XP. So it gives you an experience buff that allows you to get more experience. So anyway, let's say, do we need this on? I don't think we need this on. Okay. And the other thing that I wanted to do, our friend Santiago, he suggested that because we need to grow more veggies for the amount of army that we have, because it gets pretty big, especially whenever I take them all out to make them heal and get their food up. They chew through the food like it's crazy. Yeah, he suggested that we take ceilings and put them right along here on the top of these here crop plots, and then throw crop plots on top of them with watering, and have a double greenhouse rather than having to expand one out that way, and that way, right? Which would take a whole lot more. So I think that's what we're gonna do real quick. Before we do that, we need to get our Therazinos out. We need to get everything that we're taking, right? Everything that we're taking with us in this fight, we need to get it all out. And healing, leveling, whatever they're gonna do, healing, and getting their food. So while they're doing that, okay, while that's all going on, we'll go and we'll upgrade the greenhouse real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's all we're taking. That's it. Therazinos, we're taking 15. Why? Because we're taking 16, 17, 18. We're taking 3. Now, why am I taking 3 allosaurs? Because the female will give the males a buff of team leader or pack leader, okay? And it's kind of like taking in a Uteranus without having to take in a Uteranus. I want to take a female Daedon and a male Daedon. Now, why am I taking a female and a male? Mate boosting. Okay? And as we know, If we look at our handy dandy tool right here, tracking panel, and we go to dino groups, we will see the groups 3 is our Therazinos. That means I click one time. I click on the number pad 3, then I click on move here. They all move to that position. I click attack target. They all attack target. The Daedons don't move. The Allosaurs don't move. See what I'm saying? So, it's like, yeah, it's just basically groups. It's in group fashion. I make all of them move around, and all of them do what they're supposed to do, without having to tell each individual one, hey, do this, do that. We didn't do this one. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let's go out and throw all these guys on the ground. But we threw it on the ground. And that's what's gonna happen. Let's start off up here, right? Start off with our aloes and get them lined up. Yeah, so this is a prep. If we get to the dragon, we get to the dragon. I'm not rushing anything. I'm taking my time. We're gonna do this right, okay? All right, there's the 3 aloes. They're very pink. Granny will be very pleased. Well, their underbellies are very pink, I should say. Granny does love the pink. Okay, so I know they're green and pink, and it's kind of ugly, but you know, is what it is, right? You got to take the good with the bad. So now we're gonna throw out our Theras, and as you can see, remember what I was talking about with drag weight and how the dragon will focus the highest drag weight? Look at them. They're the same size. They're virtually the same size. The Therizino, and from what I know, from what Arc Evolve tells me, Therizinos share the same drag weight. In other words, weight that a flying dino can grab. Okay, that's drag weight, right? So anyway, Therizinos share the same drag weight as Allosaurs, right? Now the Allosaurs may look bigger, but because they have really long legs. That's it. Other than that, they're virtually they're all the same size. So it's all groovy. Don't worry about it. More things you don't need to know. No. But anyway. Oh God. Okay, so. Oh no, I threw him out. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I said Patience, and I have a daughter named Patience, and I still don't have Patience. Well, a daughter-in-law, not a daughter. What am I talking about? At least I don't think I have a daughter named Patience. I was a rascal in my younger years. Okay, yeah. We will go through our Therizinos too, and our Therizinosaurs. We will go through them. We will go through all of our dinos and give them their respective levels that they've accumulated while they were in hibernation. Okay? But these are all the dinos we're taking, and I want to make sure that they get all the food that they need to have. I don't want them having any kind. Uh-oh. The timer was still going, and I thought for sure I done boned it. Anyway, so that should be it for the Terrazinos, I think. Yeah, there come the Deodons now. Cool. All right. Yeah. So, there's our red one, by the way. We didn't lose him. We lost the other one. Which, that's okay, because the other one wasn't that great. And then we got this guy. And this guy, he's not that bad. See, he's got a plus on the 40 stamina. So, yeah. It's all good. Every one of these Terrazinos, every single one of these Terrazinos, every single one of these Allosaurs are only going to be getting attack damage. You see this? I have 20 points to put in attack damage. These things are going to rock and roll. Oh my God, I did it, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right. That's right, folks. You know what I did. Those that have been watching, you know what I did. We won't speak of it. Now, why am I not putting any into health? These aren't herbivores. You're right, they're not. But that doesn't change the amount of damage that, or the amount of damage that the fire does. I think I put 1 point into that. Yep. It doesn't change the amount of damage that the fire does from the dragon breath, right? It doesn't change it. This thing's gonna be massive. This thing's gonna hit hard. Look at this. Oh my God, almost 5,000. You're insane, sir. You need to calm down. There's another one that's very, very pink. And very, very dangerous. These things hit hard. This one here's got too much health, but I can't change that. So, it is what it is. He'll die quick, unfortunately. Oh my God. That's crazy. Almost 6,000 damage. Over 6,000 damage. Good God. I don't think, I don't know that, honestly, yeah, I don't know that I'll need the Allosaurs. But we're going to see what happens. Because the dragon's no joke. He'll fly up in the air. And, yeah, he flies up in the air and he, spits fireballs and stuff like that. And before you know it, you've got all kinds of things on fire, and you may even get hit. So, yeah, it's a real pain, but it is what it is, and that's all that it is. See, none of these things are imprinted, and I can't do nothing with this old boy. He's knocked out. I'm gonna have to go get some stimulants and wake him up. Yeah, these things, they're gonna rock and roll. They're gonna rock that dragon's world. I just got this funny feeling that we're gonna go in there prepping for something major, thinking, oh, I'm gonna get my butt stomped, and we're gonna go in there and it's gonna be all one hitter quitter, kind of thing. Especially with those ones that are 5K and 6K damage. Yeah, because these things already hit hard. I mean, they hit hard already without being bubbled like that. Okay, you need stamina like crazy. Okay, we're gonna pop your melee damage up. I haven't done nothing with this piggy. It does need to be able to protect itself. So there's that. I don't want to touch that health. You know what? I need to put you away. You don't need to be out. think I will. Alright, stamina. Yeah, this thing's got way too much health. If it gets hit by a fireball, it's dead. But it's the only one I have. So, I can either Pokeball I choose you, or make a new one. And I ain't making a new one because I've done spent enough time doing this. Because in all honesty, you guys really want to know the truth, in all honesty, yeah, unless you guys want to see it in the next couple of videos, you tell me, yeah, we want to see it. Unless you guys want to see it, I'm gonna do the gammas, I'm gonna show you the fights, and that's it. And then we're going, when we ascend into well, once we ascend and everything like that, from the tech cave, will be I believe we'll either go here, we'll either come back here, or we'll go to Scorched Earth, which I don't really want to do Scorched Earth. While many people like Scorched Earth, it was never my cup of tea. It just, nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it. It was never my cup of tea. It was never my thing. Just like Extinction. Extinction, a lot of people loved Extinction. But those people love Extinction for the little tower defense nodes that you can do, right? Same as Lost Colony. It has those tower defense nodes that you can do, and all you do is you use your dinos to defend the little tower, right? And a lot of people like that kind of thing. I'm not in that kind of thing. I didn't like that kind of thing. I like Genesis 1. I like Genesis 2. I liked, let's see, I liked Aberration. So what we may do, while I'm not into the aliens, I'm not into that. We won't be doing that boss. I'm sorry if that's what you're hoping for. We're not doing alien bosses. We're just not gonna do it. I refuse. The alien belongs in the alien universe. It doesn't belong with my dinos. I'm sorry. I know. Well, there's a dragon. Well, you know, there's a lot of suggestions that say dragons were real. Maybe not in the form that you think of as a dragon, but there's a lot of suggestions that say dragons were real. And there's a lot to say they weren't. But yeah. So there's that. But aliens? No, that's in the movies. I'm sorry. That's only in the movies. Unless they did discover aliens that did that. What a concept. What a thought. What if there were really aliens like that and the movies were just portraying reality and we don't know it because the government has held it from us? Plot twist. We need crystal. We need crystal. We need so much crystal. How much crystal do we have? Probably none. Yeah, no, we don't have any crystal at all. All right. Let me, they're going to level up. They're going to get their food on. They're going to get their health on. They're going to get all of their things going. Everything is going to happen to them, and everything will be all right. Did that one wake up? I think that one woke up, y'all. That was fast if he did. Did it wake up? I think you're it. Aren't you it? Yeah, yep, you woke up. Welcome to the world. You're gonna die. Okay. Good deal, good deal, good deal, good deal. Are they all They've all got food. All right, well, I guess I can put them all back in their Pokeballs real quick. And then I'll go shopping for some, I'll go shopping for some crystal. Oh. I guess I could get Doggo and bring it over here and yeah. What about you? How's your food? Yeah, no, you need to eat if you can't. Oh, I did it again. Okay. But yeah, that thing needs to eat. Get its food filled so that whenever the food that we put in it to heal the other dinos, it won't be using. Yeah. So, all right. Okay, watch this. I want to show you guys this. All right. Okay, Daeodons, right? Now, let's toggle highlight like that. We'll go into our thing and so that we give a refresher to me and to you. You'll see 4 is Daeodons, 3 is Therazinos, and 5 is Allosaurs, right? So 4 is Daeodons. If I hit the number pad 4, not the hotbar 4, but if you see that, you see how it just got the arrows. All right, let's move them over here. Yeah, they stop. Beautiful. Oh, and it got the other 2 Daeodon. Oh, I forgot I had those guys here. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot they were here. And it's because they're a class. They're not this specific Daeodon, that specific Daeodon. It's just a total, it's a complete and total class of Daeodon, right? So, you're the ones that are going, okay. Oh, you already have it now. Here. Okay. Anyway, so as you can see, I said I did a move here command, and only the Daeodons moved over here, where nothing else moved. You see what I'm saying? You see how that works? Isn't that great? And I just hit 4 again, and it selects all the units like that. So we need to turn that off for now, because we're not using it. When we get into the dragon fight, I'll show you how it works. A lot of people go, oh well, this is a pro player command structure thing deal. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just knowing how to play the game, right? And playing the game the way it was meant to be played. That's all it is. So, yeah, see, look at these guys. These guys are monsters too. 160 on the health. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I was trying to go with attack power, but it wouldn't do it. So I said, yep, that happened. And yeah, they're just got high level health, and I'm going to have to keep them out of the fire if I can, you know, for as long as I can. Maybe we will, maybe we'll run into, oh wait, no, I wanted to make sure that they forgot. I wanted to make sure that they're they got all their food thing deal stuff. Right? Yeah, see, you got a lot of food to eat. Ah, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. That cursor bug that the game that mod does. But I guess it's a trade-off, you know. Ultimately, it's a trade-off. Yeah, see, look, let's see how much food they're eating. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? Look at it drop down. Look at that. Do you know why it's doing that? Because the two piggies. They go through a lot of meat. Like, a lot of meat. Okay, refrigerator, let's go another 5,000. And we're going to have to go out and we're going to have to get some crystal. I may take the bear and level him. And take him out and go get some meat. Although she would be better for it. I think he'll be just fine. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go get my pick. I'm going to go grab some crystal. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some crystal real quick. Where's my pick at? There it is. Okay. So I'll go grab some crystal and I'll take my bear with me. And yeah, we'll go get crystal and get things done here. But yeah, the plan is unless you people want to see it, I sorry, I got sidetracked in my brain. But the plan is, unless you guys want to see it, I'm going to do the dragon boss, which is Gamma, the Gamma dragon boss. I'm going to do it. Let's see, what cave can I take you in? Get crystal whip. Oh boy. I'm trying to think. What cave can I take you in? This. Oh, anyway, so, well, I need to go to the volcano. I can't take my bear. All right, never mind. Like we're taking Athena. So yeah, unless you guys want to see it, once we do the tech boss or the tech cave, which will be the last boss arena that we do, once we do that and we ascend, we are going to probably there's no real dino that I want from Scorched Earth. There is nothing there. Really, honestly, there's nothing there that I really want. Okay. The mantis are cool, right? Those mantis bugs, they're neat. To have an army of jumping insects with that you can give hatchets with. Yeah, you can give the mantis axes and let them, or swords, and let them attack using those. It's nutty. But that's really the only thing I can think of that you would want from Scorched Earth. That's the only real dino. I mean, they come out with some new dinos, sure. The Marilla Tops and the oil bugs and, you know, the moths and all that stuff, but really, none of them was really like, oh my god, I've got to get this map so I can have this dino. You know what I mean? There was only a couple of maps that were like that. That were like, oh my god, I've got to get this map because I want this dino. And you don't even have those maps no more. Fjord or Yorder had the Hawk. And that one was really cool. Let's see, I mean, the Jabroa from Scorched Earth, those are cool. They tell you when storms are coming, but meh, they can, you know, whatever. You can do the same thing with something else, so it's not that big a deal. That's why I like the island so much, because there's not really any reason to do anything. The let's see, the aberration has ravagers and rock drakes. Rock drakes are cool. They're just like a big lizard, like that you seen in that what was it, that Star Wars movie where Obi-Wan Kenobi was riding it and all that good stuff on this planet. Remember? I don't know. Anyway, he was basically riding a rock drake. So that's cool, and that's from Aberration. The Ravagers are really cool because you can shoot a zip line and the Ravagers can walk on it. And I think those are really neat. I actually have those. Those are in the Redwood Forest somewhere. But yeah. Let's see, what else is there that I want from there? Oh, the big crabs. The gigantic crabs. Those are really cool. You know, they're not really used for much, but yeah, they're neat. And the S variation, the variation of dinos that are over in Aberration are cool because they glow in the dark. So that's kind of neat because it's supposed to be your in an underground structure type of thing. And wow, yeah, I whistled. Wow. Anyway, it's the first time ever for that happening. But yeah, those, I can't think of anything else, to be honest with you. I really can't think of anything else that I'm wanting from anywhere. Maybe you guys have a favorite dino that you want me to go to Scorched Earth with. Matter of fact, you know what? You guys decide. You want me to go to Scorched Earth? I'll go to Scorched Earth. I won't, you know, I don't particularly care for it, but I'll go there because you guys want me to. You want me to go to Aberration first? We'll go to Aberration first because that's the next one on the list. Don't ask me to go to Extinction because I really don't want to go to Extinction. If you want snow owls, I've got snow owls. The snow owls came out in Extinction and Genesis. And I think it was mainly Genesis. And we have, it looks like, oh no, that's an Allosaur. It just looks further away than what I thought. I thought it was a Giga. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of different dinos that are out there that we can do, and if you want me to do the maps in their entirety in the direction that they're supposed to be done, then we'll do the maps in their entirety in the direction where they are supposed to be done. And we have 2 Kachas in the volcano. Yeah. One level 15 and one's killing itself. Both brainworms. But these things here, these are the Kacher Donataurus or whatever the heck they're called. Anyway, these are arcs equivalent to Gigas because they are the same size of dino. They are literally the exact same size as a Giga. However, they're a little bit different. So yeah, I don't see the need in getting them. I really don't. They're neat to look at. They're pretty. They're pretty cool. They're big, you know, whatever. I can do without it. Yeah, I can do without it. Anyway, so I'm gonna do some gathering, and when we come back, I'll finish up the greenhouse, make sure that all our dinos are completely and totally have no hunger, and they're all ready to go. And then the next video we'll do the dragon. Okay, I know. I've been promising the dragon, but I assure you, that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, I'll see you in a little bit. You know, I just thought of something. By the way, Tweedledee and Tweedledum down there, they killed themselves. Anyway, and Athena ate them. So, what I was thinking about, I almost backed myself off that cliff over there. I got turned around and I tried to go to where Athena was, and I was backing up. Come here, you. Please, please. I overweighted myself. Thank you. Oh, no, come back. Honey, no. Athena down here, come down here. Come here. Please, please come to me. All right, fine. I'll just drop the stone. Here, you have that. Come on, follow me. Come up here. Come here, lady. There you go. Good girl. Okay. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I was thinking about, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I only have a few minutes left of this video, so I might as well, just talk it out. So, here's the deal. Ark, they say, and remember how I said that Ark Genesis 1 is going to be coming out on the 25th, blah, blah, blah? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as of the time of this recording, it is the 26th of June. That's right. I knew it. You knew it. Everybody knew it. The Ark dev said, oh yeah, Genesis is going to be coming out, you know, the 25th of June. Well, it's not. Genesis Part 1 is not coming out the 25th of June. It is in fact coming out supposedly now the 3rd of July. Yeah, the plans keep changing on them. Oh yeah, I didn't get no water. Dang it. And I'm in a volcano. That's really brilliant. But yeah, so, and that's another thing that we could do. It's supposed to have new water physics. It's supposed to have 3 different ships that you can use. You know, they're talking about how they're gonna update, the island, and they're gonna update, which is this map, and they're gonna update other maps to, the new Unreal Engine 5 because it's so cool and you can do so much with it and yada yada. Well, that's great. That's great. That's awesome. You know, thank you. I'm glad you're still working on the game. I'm happy that you're doing all these things. Now, can we fix the bugs? Can we fix the bugs, please? Maybe you can fix the bugs whenever you do the revamp of the island. Maybe. And you can realize that the Thyla need love too. And, you know, just because they can climb doesn't mean that we're gonna be climbing around in a boss fight. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean we're gonna be climbing in a boss fight. It just means that we can take them into the boss arena. So don't hold down the Thyla is all I'm asking for. Please don't hold the Thylas back. Let them be themselves. You know, everybody, you're supposed to be an inclusive company. There you go. You know, you're all about trans rights, and you're all about gay rights, and you're all about, you know, black rights and black lives and everything like that. Tyler's life matters. I'm sorry, that's bad, and I'm playing on your sympathies. But yeah, let the Thylas go into the thing, man. Come on. Come on, brother. Let them go into the boss fight. They want to kill the big spiders too. They want to kill the dragon. You know, that's like saying, you know, you're a really good warrior. You're probably one of the best ones that we have. And because of that, you just can't go into a boss fight. To take you with us into the boss raid, it would just be unfair to the boss. Okay? That's what it's like saying. That's exactly what it is. I'm sorry, I am a Thylo. I am a Thyla advocate. I am. I am. I think that they're the bee's knees. They're the best thing since sliced bread. Whatever you want to call it. I really enjoy the Thyla. So yeah. If you're with me, let the ARC devs know, hey, Thylacoleos need to be allowed into the boss arenas, you know, without having to use a mod to do so. Just tell them like it is. Say, look, I don't know what you're trying to pull, but they deserve to be in the boss arena just as much as anybody else. And I keep going the wrong way, trying to get up here because there's some metal up here I want to try and get before I pass out from dehydration. But the volcano gives you an indication of lava, right? Mr. Lava. It gives you an indication of what the dragon fight's gonna be like. Because there's a lot of lava. Lots and lots of lava all over the place. A lot of people say, it's only a couple rivers of lava. You can avoid them. Yes, you can avoid them. You are correct. You are very correct. However, the problem is you have to move your dinos. Your dinos are stupid. It doesn't matter if you tell them to go this direction or that direction. They're going to try and the paving tells them to take whatever path they can to get to that spot. And you can carefully plan all you want to, but guess what? While you're carefully planning, once you leave the platform, once you leave the teleporting platform, the fight starts. Period. End of story. The fight starts. Megapithecus is the only one where the fight don't start once you leave the platform. And that's because there's a trigger on it that once you go through the doorway of the of his lair, then he'll spawn. Yeah, the dragon fight and the broodmother fight, once you cross that threshold, okay, once you cross the threshold of the teleporter pad, once you leave it, that's it. That's when the fight starts. That's it. That's when he spawns and he becomes large and in charge and looking for snacks. And you're it. Alright, so let's go over here to our forge. Okay, we're gonna pull metal. We've only got 1800, but I think we have more metal somewhere else. And then crystal we need to pull over here. Oh, nope, not X. Go. Nope, wrong one. But yeah, so basically what I'm trying to get at is Thylas need love too. They need their spotlight, you know? They need to have a spotlight done on them. You're giving love to T-Rexes, you're giving love to all these other creatures. But the Thylacoleo is left out and they're just, you know, it's, oh well, you don't need to go. And I'm just like, what? How fair is that? So anyway, yeah, folks, we're gonna make up these glass greenhouse things. Next episode, be ready for it. We're doing the dragon, just so you know. Stone. We will be doing the dragon next episode. So hold on to your hat. Let's see here. I need the greenhouse ceilings. So we're going to need cementing paste and metal ingot. So let's pull that. Well, all of that. Wow, that's a lot. I guess I just haven't been using it. Metal ingot. Metal ingot. Smithy has 1800. Oh yeah. Superforge has 1800. Fabricator has 400. We're leaving it in there. Pull that over. All right. We need, how many plots do we have? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12. 4, 16. Oh no, we don't need that many. We need 14. Yeah, we need 14. I think might be too much. And then we have to get crop plots, which crafting crop. We'll go with the large CS ones, which is stone, thatch, and fiber, right? Got these guys. We need, where's my stone? Didn't I bring stone here? Yeah, here's some stone. Stone. Wood, right? Doesn't need wood, yeah? Yeah, wood, thatch, and fiber. Thatch. And then I gotta find fiber. Fiber 1. Yeah. I've been debating. If you guys want to know, let me know in the comment. I'll put it that way. Let's do that. Industrial. Let's pull that. Let's pull a stack from the imbuing station. I pulled the stack from the imbuing station. Why didn't I get it? What? Didn't I? What? Alright, well, we'll try it from here then. I guess you can't do that. So we're going to pull all that. Then we're going to do this. Come in here and grab it from here because it doesn't want you to grab it any other way. That's kind of rude, but whatever. All right, so we need 16 of this, right? No, 14 of these, right? Yeah, 14, right? We'll do 14 of them. Regardless, we're going to do 14 of them. Yeah, when we come back, we'll finish this up. Matter of fact, no. I'm going to finish this up. Finish the greenhouse build up. And we will, yeah. When we come back on the next episode, we will go over. I will meet you guys at the Red Obelisk, where I will have the Therazinos and the Allosaurs and the Daedons all out, ready to go. So that all we have to do, win, lose, or draw, all we have to do is, yeah, click the button and go in and start the fight. Okay? So, that's what the plan is. But for now, if you do like the content, be sure to hit the like button. If you see something, think of something, hear something, want to tell me something, leave a comment down below. I'm very active in my community. I will respond if it needs responding to. Questions, comments, concerns, whatever. The subscribe button is just a follow button, people. You know, I have seen considerable growth, and I appreciate every single one of you in helping me reach my goal. Trust me, this is not lost on me that you guys are hitting the subscribe button. I am thoroughly and completely impressed every day. I keep seeing the numbers go up, and I was just talking to my editor last night, and I was like, I'm one more from having 190. And it's like, are you serious right now? And I just, yeah, it's blowing my mind. So keep up the support. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, other than that, be good to each other. Be good neighbors. We'll catch you guys and have a good day.